Sesuai ekspektasi banyak pihak, Bank Sentral AS atau Federal Reserve menaikkan suku bunga acuan sebesar 25 basis poin, lebih rendah dibandingkan kenaikan pada pertemuan terakhir sebesar 50 basis poin.
Shifting to a slower pace will better allow the committee to assess the economy's progress toward our goals, as we determine the extent of future increases that will be required to attain a sufficiently restrictive stance.
Kenaikan seperempat persen ini mirip dengan kenaikan pertama pada Maret 2022 saat The Fed mulai menaikkan suku bunga acuan guna meredam laju inflasi. Setelah kenaikan suku bunga lebih drastis sepanjang tahun lalu, laju inflasi terkini melemah selama 2 bulan. Indeks harga konsumen terkini menguat 6,5% dibandingkan angka tahun lalu. Penurunan signifikan tapi masih jauh dari target The Fed.
I continue to think that there's a path to getting inflation back down to 2% without a really significant economic decline or a significant increase in unemployment. And that's because the setting we're in is quite different. The inflation that we originally got was very much a collision between very strong demand and hard supply constraints, not something that you really have seen in prior business cycles.
Keputusan Bank Sentral meski telah diantisipasi sebelumnya mendapat beragam respons.
They have falling inflation, they have a strong labor market, and they have a situation where their credibility is at risk. And the first two things, the falling inflation, that's a good thing for the Fed. The strong labor market is good and bad for the Fed. But the credibility issue is the more important part of this right now. They need to do what they said that they were going to do. And what they said they were going to do is that they were going to take rates above 5%.
Tapi dibandingkan kondisi saat pertemuan The Fed sebelumnya, lebih banyak analis yang optimistis.
The recession story is starting to not look as bad as it did a few months ago. The aggressiveness of the Fed to deal with that looks like it's going to temper somewhat. And the mathematics of how inflation works are going to almost force the headline inflation rate down significantly over the next 3 or 4 months. Wouldn't surprise me if it didn't get down to 5 or below 4% even because of the math. You're comparing year to year.
Selanjutnya, tanggal yang dinanti oleh pelaku usaha dan pelaku pasar adalah 14 Februari, saat terbitnya data terbaru seputar indeks harga konsumen, indikator utama laju inflasi. Data tersebut akan membenarkan apakah benar laju inflasi telah melandai atau hanya sempat melandai sementara. Dari Washington DC, saya Nova Purwadi dan tim VOA.